Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Behind the Zoo. My name is Rob, I am a small mammal keeper here at Paradise Wildlife Park, and today I'm going to show you how we weigh our porcupines. So here at the zoo we have two porcupines. We have Nancy and we have Ellie. They are both 5 years old, and today I've got some scales, so we're going to be weighing these guys, and it's simple as this. We put the scales down on the floor. I'm armed with some of their favourite treats, and then what we're going to do is hopefully lead them onto the scales and get a nice accurate weight from them. So although my radio is definitely not a porcupine, we like to make sure that the scales are reading the same weight throughout, and that way when our porcupines step on it, we'll get the most accurate reading. So there they are. So we have Nancy who's coming first, and today I've got some nice almonds for Nancy. So she's going to take a step on the scales, and once she's got all 4 feet on like now, we'll give her a nice reward, and we're getting a nice weight off there of around 19.2 kilograms. Which for Nancy is pretty much spot on. So it's really important for us to weigh all of our animals here at the park, and this allows us to get accurate weights from them, and that also helps us determine a lot about their health. But also as well, because porcupines have these quills, they actually have around 20 to 30,000 quills per body, it's actually quite difficult to see if they are pregnant. So if Nancy is ever pregnant in the future, then we are able to monitor her weight gradually, hopefully increasing. Now the reason we are feeding Ellie with tweezers is because Nancy, she was actually hand reared, so she is very friendly with us, whereas Ellie, bless him, he is a little bit more shy, so we like to make him feel nice and comfortable and giving a bit of breathing room when he does come for his weighing session. So there we go, we've got a nice weight off Ellie there of around 17.3 kilograms, which again for Ellie as an individual porcupine is a perfect weight. So we're looking for anything between the 17 to 20 kilogram mark. So as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, Nancy is hand reared, so she is extremely brave and very friendly as well. And she, of course, she'll always come over for her favourite nuts. But the personalities between the two, say Nancy is very friendly. She's 5 years old, whereas Ellie, on the other hand, he is a little bit more shy and he likes his own company. He does come out for his foods, so their favourite foods, as well as almonds and walnuts, are things like butternut squash, carrots, beetroot and sweet potato as well. And they do get greens here at the zoo as well, but they're not the biggest fan of some of their greens. So these guys, they are actually rodents. They're one of the largest members of the rodent family. So as you can see, Nancy has loads of quills on her back here, and there's actually 3 layers of quills. So this bit here is quite bendy and flexible. They're actually hollow, and the substance is keratin. It's exactly the same as our fingernails, horsehair or rhino horn. And the second layer of quills, which you may be able to see, they're actually really thick and really sharp. And this is what they'll use to defend themselves. So if there is a lion or a leopard threatening them in the wild, they will turn their backs to that predator and simply reverse into them. And then the third layer of quills, kind of where you'd imagine their tail to be, they're actually hollow. And they'll rattle them together, and that actually sounds like an impact driver, making them sound louder than what they are. And these bendy quills on the top, they'll put them up nice and high, and they'll stand nice and high above their body to make themselves look bigger. So thank you very much for watching our porcupines get weighed on this episode of Behind the Zoo, and we hope to all see you on the next episode.